Welcome back to the Skitch on Wheels channel. Today we're out at Interlake Off-Road Park. It's got 100 miles of trails out here. We got single track, we got wide open spaces. We got some hills that are a little bit over what my riding capacity is. But we're gonna put the DRZ to the test today and see how well it rides, see what it does off-road and in the dirt and what I think of it. Let's go watch some of the riding and then come back here and I'm gonna tell you what I thought about the DRZ4S off-road. Hopefully I won't get lost. It looks like a lot of trails. The DRZ hopefully is set up right now a little bit better for my weight and gear to get some better traction off-road, get a little bit more stiffness because it was pretty bouncy before, and I can tell just riding off the road here on these rocks that it feels a lot stiffer, but it doesn't feel too stiff. I mean, it's absorbing everything in the rear shock. But we're gonna see, we're gonna hit some dirt here hopefully soon, or some meadows or something. Yeah. Nice little jump back there. We'll have to do that again. That would be a fun one. Yeah, this thing feels great. There we go. Yeah, that's never fun. You just gotta tilt your head down and take it. A lot of riding today, a lot of nice off-road riding on this bike. I got some really good experience. I got to feel the bike out, see how well it performs. And I'll tell you what, like most bikes, this thing can outdo any riding level I can ride. Where it shines though, is I'm a slower rider and I need that low end torque. I need to go slow through some things. And this bike will put along in first gear and not get you in trouble. It doesn't die. It just keeps on going. And it has the power to really rip it if you want to rip it. Let's start from the front to the back. The tires, this is some loose stuff. I mean, it's powder and some of it's sandy. And these tires got me in a little bit of trouble with that. I just had to watch it because you go from a hard pack surface into some loose stuff and the front would want to wash out just a little bit. So you just have to ride appropriately. Definitely a little bit better tire would have handled that better, but I'm not sure a better tire for off-road is going to do it for riding here. And I rode here probably about 30 miles. Not a lot, but enough to where I don't want to hear that constant hum of motocross tires on the road. So we're going to wear these tires out. I'm not going to change them up right now. But yeah, they did okay. Let's just say that. Better than expected on the highway, about what I expected off-road. Next up, what we'll talk about a little bit more, the engine. Did I miss a sixth gear? Absolutely. You know, I did get on a little bit of interstate getting here, and it would go 70, 75. I didn't push it. It feels best at 65. You know, I think I can manage it. But yeah, the problem is if this bike comes out in the next year or two with a sixth gear, um, I'm going to trade it. I'm going to trade this bike in for the exact same thing, but with a sixth gear. And if it does, that's going to leave me probably negative money wise because everybody's going to want the sixth gear. And if it happens, it's kind of out of luck for me, but right now it's doable. Didn't have to travel real far with this, what is it, 2-gallon gas tank. So that wasn't a problem today. Didn't have to fill up. I got plenty of gas to get home. Rode for 2-3 hours and it does the job. So if I'm ever going to do anything a little bit longer, it's going to need to be a bigger tank. The seat, we'll go back and look at the seat. On the highway, it did get a little stiff, little old, to be honest with you. Off-road, you're up and down so much, it doesn't really matter. It is a comfortable seat. It seems like it's the right width for what I need it to be. The best part of this bike, like I was talking about, is that it has some low end torque that can do anything. I never felt like I had to put a foot down, and I was going at some slow speeds, some really sharp turns in single track. Never had to once put a foot down, and it just chugged along. And then it powered up first, second, third gear without any problem. Perfect engine for me. I just love this thing, and this is what people like on the DRZ. The old DRZ is the torque, and it's rideable. And this bike is no different than that. It does have good traction control. I've got the gravel mode on. I was able to use that and feel comfortable and safe on the gravel, that I wasn't going to lose the back end. That's a big safety thing, a big plus. ABS braking is a no-brainer. Should be on every bike, and it is now. You should have it on your bike. Just that's me personally. It's going to save a novice rider like myself. Let's talk about position a little bit. The foot pegs felt comfortable. Riding standing up feels comfortable. At first I thought I need to raise these bars, but I'm gonna ride it this way for a little bit. I don't think I need to. It was very comfortable riding standing up. I felt I had good control. If we go back to the back suspension, you know, I've got a link to a video here where I use the slacker scale to set my sag, static and race sag or rider sag. You can watch that. I did set this sag before this trip out riding, and so this bike is set up for me right now, and I can tell a big difference. So it's important to set the correct sag on your bike. Off-road, this bike did amazing. You know, it didn't bottom out anything, and it felt soft through everything, but yet firm enough to where I wasn't getting thrown off the bike and that I didn't feel like it was a rough ride. So I think I got it dialed in for my weight. It worked great. The front suspension, I didn't feel anything out front. There were a couple of times where I just held my breath because I thought for sure, okay, we're going to hit bottom here. Never did hit bottom with these shocks. So a very smooth, comfortable ride. Nothing about this bike has me wishing I had a different bike right now. The reason I chose this bike over the KTM 390 Adventure R is just that, the low end torque. All the reviews I've watched, you have to rev that KTM up and it'll flame out, it'll stall. I don't think I could do single track on that KTM. A good rider can, don't get me wrong, a good rider can, but this rider can't. The other part of that is there is a fix for the KTM coming. So kind of keep your eye out for that. And that might push that bike ahead of this bike, in my opinion. Wow, what a great day riding. I am worn out. This isn't for the young at heart or somebody that's out of shape like me, but it is so much fun. And this bike performed well. You know, hopefully I gave you a little bit of insight into the DRZ4S and what it does off-road. I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button if you would. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. All that type of stuff does help the channel grow. And stay tuned, we have one more thing with Zoe. Is this what you're good at? Good at taking care of babies? Did you pick up another baby, Zoe?
Yeah.